Brad Willis. I'm the moderator of the MetalStorm fan group, and if you have an interest in our group, you can find us at www.facebook.com/groups and /MetalStorm fan group. I thought I'd do reviews on a few of these planes. I purchased a couple, or I finished upgrading a couple of them today. They're not necessarily new games to MetalStorm, but they're new planes, I should say, to me. Help if I could speak. And so I just finished with the metals and the coins, and which, don't get me started on that. I really dislike this new metal system that Z2 has in place. It's very difficult to get enough metals to upgrade the planes, and I'm hoping they do something about that. But meanwhile, let's talk about this plane. It's weapons class. Now, it's a plane that's been available for quite a while, and it's not one where it's just available 2 days and then it's gone. And I hadn't paid much attention to it, but I thought, I've played against some guys that are really effective in it, and it does have some really interesting stats. I really value agility in a weapons class plane. I guess I'm basically kind of a weapons class guy with a agility mentality. I learned on agility, so I really need that extra agility. So it does have an agility boost of 6%. You can see the damage at 17, I think, is the best in class, certainly amongst the best and probably the best in class. It's got a little extra armor, which comes in handy, and the lock range is not what I consider to be a very important statistic. If you're at a great distance, you may get a lock faster than your opponent, but usually that doesn't really matter much. But it's there, and that's fine. It may help you at some point. I'm not impressed by this plane so far, I got to tell you. Usually I think I can give coin weapons players a run for their money. I am not beating coin weapon players with this plane. It just seems sluggish. It's not particularly interesting. It's not particularly exciting. It doesn't completely suck. There's nothing that seems like it's really wrong with it. I don't feel the 6% agility, so I don't know. Maybe I just haven't played it enough. I've purchased planes, and you probably have too, where at first you don't like them, and then you get used to them a little bit, and you say, oh, it's actually pretty good. But I got a feeling I won't be flying this thing very often. And the results today have been really disappointing with it. So I guess if I put coin missiles on the thing, I'd probably have a little better luck. But let's outfit it like I usually do, which is credit weapons and a stock cannon. So I'm going to find an opponent. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking about the plane. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about the opponent. I'm going to try to beat him, but there's no guarantees, of course. And if I lose, I may have some choice words, but I'll try to be cognizant of the fact that the thing is being recorded. If I later have some change of heart with respect to this plane, I will add some comments to the video. As I mentioned, that does happen occasionally. So that's enough of hearing me talk. Let's play somebody, and we'll try to size them up, and I may also give you some tips during the game. So let's just auto match and see who shows up, if anyone shows up. Sometimes I get a lot of disconnects, but okay, well, this is going to be tough. This is a red dragon. We're going to have to hit him hard. But we got 17% damage, so let's give it a try. So here he is to the right. Let's try to put some hits on him. There he is, and he'll fire at me. I'll fire at him. And let's use some acceleration. We'll come around. We'll try to put another hit. Again, I want to use that 17% damage boost to do some damage. Now, when you play planes like this that do a lot of regenerating, you got to keep hitting them, because what's going to happen is they're just going to keep regenerating. Same with like the Green Eagle. No way you beat those guys unless you hit them a lot. And I don't like the pace that I'm hitting him at, because I know right now he's just regenerating like crazy. Now you can see, even though he has a plane that's not very agile, I mean, look at my plane. I mean, it's very, very sluggish. And whereas if I was in agility class, or even like something like Sky Demon, I'd be seeing him a lot more than I am, but I'm barely seeing the guy because this plane is kind of a slug. So let's open up some distance on the guy and try to come out at him from a distance. And see, yeah, that didn't even happen. He did kind of a good job there too, but a lot of it's this plane. It's just not very exciting. I hit that accidentally, but there he is. Hi, Mr. Red Dragon, I guess. And there he is. I don't think I hit him, though. I'm not having much luck. Again, it's kind of like a barge. You can see it's 6% agility boost allegedly, but I don't really feel it. I've played against some people that are real effective in this thing, but I'm not. And it's hard enough to beat a red dragon, but when you can't even, don't have enough agility to even get a target on the guy. Again, I'm opening up some distance. We'll slow down and spin. There he is. Well, we hit him, but again, he's got so much regeneration. Let's do the same again. See if we can't hit him again, and we'll open up some more distance. We'll do the same thing. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a kill. That was a nice move on. Nope. So it's a nice move on his part, continuing to pass me up so I couldn't get a shot on him. And there's another shot on him. I think we're doing some damage, so let's see if we can't do the same thing again. Remember, we've got that 17% boost. Now, I may crash into the earth here. No, not quite. There he is, high. No, he avoided me again. And there he is, the sucker. And we'll go ahead and come down at him, spin to the left, see if he's there. There he is. Missed him, unfortunately. And now I'm probably not going to kill him because he's got to be pretty heavily regenerated at this point. You probably know that this plane is a defense class plane. It's hard to beat as it is, and it regenerates pretty quickly. Should we rematch him? I don't know. Let's rematch him. It's probably going to be more of the same, but I don't know. I'm almost hoping that he doesn't rematch me because that was a really boring game between two boring planes, and in this case, two boring players. No disrespect to him, but I certainly am not real effective. Unfortunately, he didn't rematch, so we'll just call that our demonstration. You could see if this was a quality player. I'm not saying he's not a quality player, but if it was a quality player with a weapons class plane or an agility plane with coin weapons, you know, I'd pretty much be toast. So, you know, on a 1 to 10 scale, I'd give this thing like a 5, 5.5. Again, some people play a very good game with it. Not me, and I think it's pretty unimpressive. So, you know, I mean, if you have coins and metals burning a hole in your pocket and you feel like you want to give it a shot, feel free. I personally don't care for the plane. I don't recommend it. If I could trade it in and get my coins and metals back, I think I'd do it. So this one is not recommended. I probably won't use it very often at all. So there you go. That's my review on the Sentinel, which is a mediocre weapons class plane in my opinion. But you know, some of you guys may feel differently. Maybe it will better suit your playing style. So thank you for tuning in. I will probably do some more of these videos. You know, I would find them helpful, you know, because sometimes I buy these things and I think, well, are they any good? You know, and who knows? And you don't really see them. You can't really play them. It's hard to figure it out. Again, you may love it. I don't love it. There's nothing weird about it. It's just not a particularly good plane. So once again, thank you for watching the video, and I will look forward to seeing you in the skies playing MetalStorm.